Article 243K of the Indian Constitution deals with the conduct of elections to the Panchayats, which are local government bodies at the village, intermediate, and district levels. Here's a breakdown of its provisions. Clause 1. Superintendence, direction, and control. The responsibility for overseeing, directing, and controlling the preparation of electoral rolls and the conduct of all Panchayat elections is vested in a State Election Commission. State Election Commissioner. This commission is led by a State Election Commissioner, who is appointed by the governor of the respective state. Clause 2. Conditions of service and tenure. The conditions of service and tenure of the State Election Commissioner are determined by rules set by the governor, subject to any laws made by the state legislature. Protection against removal. The State Election Commissioner can only be removed from office in the same manner and on the same grounds as a judge of a high court. Additionally, their conditions of service cannot be altered to their disadvantage after their appointment. Clause 3. Provision of staff. When requested by the State Election Commission, the governor must make available the necessary staff for the commission to discharge its functions effectively. Clause 4. State Legislature's role. The State Legislature is empowered to make laws regarding all matters related to, or in connection with, elections to the Panchayats, as long as these laws do not contradict the provisions of the Constitution. In essence, Article 243K ensures that the election process for Panchayats is managed independently and fairly by a dedicated State Election Commission, which is provided with the necessary authority, staff, and protection to perform its duties effectively. The Constitution of India. Part 9. The Panchayats. Article 243K. Elections to the Panchayats. 1. The superintendence, direction and control of the preparation of electoral rolls for, and the conduct of, all elections to the Panchayats shall be vested in a State Election Commission consisting of a State Election Commissioner to be appointed by the governor. 2. Subject to the provisions of any law made by the legislature of a state, the conditions of service and tenure of office of the State Election Commissioner shall be such as the governor may by rule determine. Provided that the State Election Commissioner shall not be removed from his office except in like manner and on the like grounds as a judge of a high court, and the conditions of service of the State Election Commissioner shall not be varied to his disadvantage after his appointment. 3. The governor of a state shall, when so requested by the State Election Commission, make available to the State Election Commission such staff as may be necessary for the discharge of the functions conferred on the State Election Commission by Clause 1. 4. Subject to the provisions of this Constitution, the legislature of a state may, by law, make provision with respect to all matters relating to, or in connection with, elections to the Panchayats.